Hey guys, so I've been driving with my Navdy for about 2 months now, maybe a little longer, and I think it's finally time for it to go. I was recently driving my truck, and I drove it for about 2 weeks and let the BMW sit in the garage, during which time I had no Navdy, no heads-up display system, and I've got to say, I didn't miss it as much as I thought I would. In fact, if anything, the first time I got back in my BMW, I said, all right, it's time for this thing to go. So this is going to be my last review about the Navdy. I'm going to take it down. I might even end up selling it someplace like eBay. I haven't really decided yet. Alright guys, so the first reason that I'm going to be taking this down is overall fitment. I'm not a fan of the fitment of this. I don't like how big it is, how bulky it is. It's this colossal piece of plastic with this huge screen. Alright, so fitment wise, it's very, very large. It's wide. I mean, you can see how much room that takes up. You can see kind of from a side angle that it kind of just looks ridiculous sitting right there. So that's going to be the first reason. The second reason for taking it down is that it doesn't really stabilize itself on the screen. Every bump you go over, every bit of texture in the road is going to cause this screen to just slightly vibrate. And can you just imagine driving, sitting here driving, what a good day, and just seeing this screen right here, just vibrating screen constantly in your gaze. If it would sit here just like this, not moving, normal, okay, that's great. But whenever you just big bump, it's very frustrating. It's annoying. You don't want that in your vision. It creates a distraction. It's already big and bulky enough without having a flickering, vibrating screen. It's just, the whole package, everything about it. It's supposed to make it easier for you to drive. It's supposed to eliminate distractions. But in the end, I think that it creates more distractions. Next reason for selling the Navdy is going to be Next reason for selling the Navdy is going to be just the overall look. Again, not just how big and bulky it is, but how the unit actually looks. I don't believe in dash top units anymore. I think that the head-up display is the future of head-up displays in aftermarket vehicles is not going to be a dash top unit. And there are a lot of these coming out. iScout, Exploride, Vignette, the Roav, and there's even more than those. And they're all dash top units just like this, but they all kind of take their own approach to what a dash top mounted head-up display unit is. And in all honesty, I don't believe that the dash mounted units are the answer. I think that they'll end up creating more of a distraction. They're big, they're bulky. I don't find them to be appealing enough to purchase, even at a different price point. I don't know that I would find them appealing to purchase. I think you can order the Anchor Roav for I think $300 or $400. You can pre-order it for, and it even has 4G built in, so you could have it without a phone to connect to. That's kind of a cool feature. And even then, I say to myself, nope, I've lost interest. The Navdy has shown me that a unit sitting on your dash is going to be heavily influenced by the same things vibrating your dash, bumps, potholes, things like that. The iScout has 2 cameras, one right here, one right there, and they're supposed to be able to see out of your windows and help you monitor your blind spots. That's another really cool feature. You think to yourself, wow, that's neat. And I believe that one goes for about $300 to $400 for the pre-orders. Again, I've lost interest because I have no interest in having one that sits on the dash. The only 2 right now that I can think of that are coming out that don't sit on the dash just like this are the Hudley, which has a small micro projector that attaches anywhere on your windshield. You could have it in the center, you could have it over here, and then it has a screen kind of like the Hudley or the Navdy screen, this clear transparent thing, and it actually attaches to your windshield. So, and you could put that over here, much less distracting. You could put it right in front of you, you could put it in the center. Much better options. and the other one is the car Loudy, which I honestly don't think is going to end up coming out. That was supposed to ship in, I think it was supposed to ship in July of last year, and last I've heard, nobody has gotten theirs. I know I haven't gotten mine, or received any sort of an email from them. So I'm gonna say that that's a dead project. That one was going to be a unit that sat on your dash, but it projected directly onto the windshield, minimizing shakes. I'm sure it would have had some, but overall it probably would have worked out better. So I think the main takeaway here is any of these units that sit on your dash, no matter what cool features they have, no matter what they do, unless they are specifically designed for reducing impact, and I would want to thoroughly test that before I bought one, unless they are specifically designed for that, I would not trust them. I would not believe that they're going to be impervious to this all day, every day. Oh, you just ran over an ant? Okay. Okay. So, with that, guys, I'm going to be taking down the Navdy after this video. It's going to be a nice, fun removal. It's going to feel good, because honestly, I don't enjoy looking at this anymore. It might end up on eBay. It might end up on Amazon. It might end up in a storage bin somewhere around my house. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This should be my last video about the Navdy, unless I end up deciding to keep it and I just maybe do updates about software updates and packages, things like that. Maybe they change things. My question is, how much cash could their company really have? I know that they've recently gotten an investment from I think it was Pioneer or some sort of a stereo system company. Recently gave them, I think, about $20 million or something like that. Interestingly enough, I don't know why they would do that. I think it's kind of crazy.